Okay, all right. Hey, there we go. Didn't jump back into that one but that was actually in Media Monkey. I can't believe that was a Media Monkey. Supposedly everything's clean in Media Monkey. Obviously, that is not.
That's why you don't trust the computer, I guess. Throw on some music and walk out to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I got stopped. They wouldn't let me put anything in anymore. They said Media Monkey is completely clean. That is one dirty monkey right there. Let me tell you,
a very dirty monkey.
A very dirty. Have you been to the zoo yet?
Not yet. I will be.
Have you?
It's mating season. It's the best time to go.
Really?
All humping.
Will they let me mate with a monkey? Really?
Maybe. You never know.
Anything,
the right dollar.
Well, this is true. This is the sun is all alone too, but it still shines. I have no clue what these things are. Wow.
No, I will be at the zoo. They have zoo brew and stuff in Rochester, and you can drink in the zoo. And then in Buffalo, they have Wines in the Wild, and it's like a wine tasting brewery event with like food samples.
So wait, you go in the zoo
and drink, and they shut it down, so no little kids.
Okay, so you go in the zoo, and they let you drink,
yeah,
and then you can go mate with the monkeys.
You can mate with monkeys.
Do the monkeys drink too?
They sometimes do.
They do, really?
No.
Wow.
You can't mate with monkeys. You might get really drunk and think you're mating with a monkey, and then claw your eyes out the next day.
Okay. All right.
You're like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking?
Wow.
That's terrible.
I don't. All right, so no, I had a friend that went to the zoo. I heard it was really cool. I was like, I
go. The weather's nice. I'm a member, and then if you get a membership at the Buffalo, Rochester, whatever zoo, you can go to all of them, pretty much in the United States for free.
Really?
Or a half off discount. So you're part of the membership of Zoos and Aquarium Society.
Wow. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you get discounts at the Niagara Falls Aquarium, too. So I always get my membership, and then I go to at least 4 zoos a year, usually. Once a year for sure, Rochester, Buffalo, Erie, usually Cleveland, or I'll switch up to Syracuse.
Oh, my God. Wow.
I love animals.
Yeah. So do I. I love them. Not in that way. I just like dogs.
Every once in a while, I feel like doing a donkey show, but
a donkey
I don't really love
show.
Animals that way.
Only, yes.
Only in Costa Rica and Mexico.
I don't know what happened in that room that night. Still makes me. I mean, the donkey was actually tied to the bedpost. I don't know.
That's what you wonder what happened. You're like, God, alcohol and drugs. Like,
yeah.
It was a really good night. I don't remember, and maybe I don't want to remember when I look at farm animals in the room tied to the bed and midgets.
Really the biggest thing that I want to know, which of course I woke up with 2 midgets, a donkey tied to the thing, and but I had chocolate sprinkles.
Yes,
on my boxer shorts. I mean, like sprinkles that you put on an ice cream cone.
Nice.
What were they doing? What had to do with the? Maybe okay. All right, okay. All right. I still got to find out if I'm married in that country.
Right.
But anyway. Yeah, so
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yes, it was. It was the good, the bad, the ugly that night. Oh, good Lord.
I just watched that last night.
Did you? What did you think of that?
It's pretty Western. I thought it was pretty funny. It was good. I was behind the screen. I had kind of the worst seats in the whole house. So I didn't get to catch all of it, but what I did, glad.
That's an old flick.
It was spaghetti Western.
Spaghetti Western. Yes. And they have you eat spaghetti while you do this.
I wish that's what I thought it was, but no, it was different.
And then the monkeys come out.
Artistically plated. Yeah, the monkeys come out.
The monkeys come out
and
after
the horse,
you go.
The donkey.
The horse, the donkey, and oh wow.
Production.
What a show that is.
Oh wow, exactly. Lions and horses and donkeys and monkeys, oh my. Right. But yeah, and then I was at the Revelry or whatever. I don't even know how to exactly pronounce it. I think that's how you say it. But for the event tonight, for the craft cocktail reunion, and it was really cool. Never been there. Very cool, vibe is awesome. Great people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, really different experience with drinks and food. It was a great time. No Westerns, and the people next to us were awesome, and he owned a liquor store in Webster, and they're all industry people, so they're kept asking questions. They didn't know who I was, but I guess everyone was in the industry, so they're like, oh, are you in the industry? And I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking, what industry? I'm in the adult industry.
I'm in the industry.
But I'm kind of in the bar, food, drinking industry too.
I would agree with that.
So kind of both. I mean, I own bars, restaurants, same stuff.
Right. It's all the
Waitress,
same.
all, yeah.
You know,
so I'm like, yeah, no, I'm in
naked
the
bodies,
industry.
boobs.
They're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, yeah, I moved up from East Aurora, Clarence, and I'm like in Rochester now. They're like, oh yeah. And they're like, what do you do? I'm like, well, I have a radio show and I work at the strip clubs and sell clothing and, you know, help like, you know, addicts in recovery and talk to city halls. They're like, what? You sound so crazy interesting.
Huh.
Like, I do this some days, I do that some days. And like, part of me is like Porn Pond, Head Shops, Hustler Magazine. The other part's like puppies, students against drunk driving, charity work, domestic abuse, advocate, recovery.
It's a reality
Make a
show.
difference. I'm like up, down, all around.
That's what we need. We need like AMC or one of those shows, A&E, whatever. Do a reality show on you. Just
Right.
come follow.
It's coming. Mark my words. I have
know.
stories. So I have starting up literally next week. I'm going to start taking comedy classes.
Are you really? Because I think
Yeah.
I want to join you on that.
Yes, go join me. So they have it at Photo City Improv.
So, their photos. Is that right on South Ave where I used
It's
to
right
live?
here. No, it's on Main Street at Sticky Lips in the back
Oh, really?
on Culver.
How cool! So they teach you how to be funny.
Yeah, and it's like
I'm already
you
funny.
already are funny, but
Right.
it's more the delivery, like how to do it. So I have all the stories, so I need someone to help guide me on how to deliver it. So I've been going to all these different bars and talking to all different like income brackets and ages and like kind of practicing my little skit on Costa Rican bushweed with different people, and they all start like laughing so hard. So it's not delivery,
Right.
and you get enough, you build it up. So
And there you are.
yeah, and all of a sudden it happens. So I figure there's a free comedy show at the Firehouse Saloon in Rochester.
Is it really?
Free on Tuesday nights. There's so much fun stuff around here, like and neat.
Do you know what we used to do in
Like, I'll try
Philly,
it.
and I miss it, is we used to do the Gong Show on Sunday nights.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, and I mean, we had Gene the Dancing Machine. We had this big black guy who would come out with the broom and he would dance, and we had the unknown comic who would come out and he would tell rather racist jokes.
Yeah.
We had our judges and we had a full band behind. It was cool. We used to fill the house with it, and we had a lot of fun. I think we should do one.
I think we should. I got a bunch of fun skits,
I think
ready to
we should
go,
do it.
and I think it's.
Why not? It'd
I
be
like trying
fun.
different things. I love shock value. I'm
Shock
kind of one
value,
of those
there you
people.
go.
Like I am a button pusher. Shock value.
Button pusher.
Terrify my parents for fun. See what happens.
So wait, you're having? Did I hear? All right, so you're having a party. Your parents are having.
Yeah,
a party.
so last year I had to court related from this hostile divorce for things I didn't do, blah, 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 whatever. So I was in outpatient rehab, mandatory. I was allowed to drink.
Right.
So I was temporarily living in my parents' house in mother-in-law apartment because I didn't know where I wanted to move or anything after when my divorce started.
Right.
And I'm there, and so I come back from my rehab, and I go in the house, and in my specific mother-in-law apartment area was loaded with booze. Like there's just so
loaded.
much alcohol everywhere, and I'm like, it's so hysterical. I'm like, I walked out of rehab, and I'm stepping in a house full of alcohol. It's I'm like, thank you, Mom and Dad. It's Cinco de Drinko, and they had like
Cinco de
tequila,
Drinko.
yeah, like
Where
different.
did you come up with this crap?
Oh, I'm nuts.
Hot dog down a hallway and Cinco de Drinko.
Oh,
All right.
I got tons. I got even
All right.
nicknames for my meals. You know,
Nicknames for your mules. Did you just say for your new? Yes, you did. Okay.
Meals,
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, so we're all there, and it's like great, and so it added every year. So it used to be a different day, like in the summer more, kind of around my dad's birthday, like August 14th.
So
now
you-
it's Cinco de Mayo, and my mom like cooks really good enchiladas, even though they're not Mexican or Spanish or anything.
No, wait. So do your parents get pretty loaded at this thing or what?
Oh yeah, and my family's all like psychiatry,
so why
social
don't we-
work, and
why don't-
everything. So all their friends are there. So I like to call in characters and switch up like the ethnic diversity. There's and add in people that surprise them, and like dinner for schmucks. Like,
So why don't
characters.
we go around and let's record?
It's great. No,
Let's
I love
ask
doing
them
it.
questions.
I that's what I do, and then I get yelled at to behave, and then my parents yell like, "Don't get near them, stay away," and then they're all the ones drawn to me right off the bat, like, "Oh, you're Anthony's daughter. Oh my God, it's Katrina. We listen to your show. It's so funny.
This would be a great show.
Yeah.
Cinco de Drinko with Katrina's parents.
With Katrina's parents, yeah.
And friends.
Yes. And then so like their friends get on and they're all like mental health field. And they're like, we think it's so great what you're doing to help women, domestic abuse, donations, all that stuff. And I'm like, see, Mom and Dad, like everyone else is proud of me. And they are, but they just never want to admit it. So
wow.
I'm just so opposite of everyone. So we get in these fights or I do something odd and then like they like try to yell at me and lecture me. And I'm old. Like I'm not going to change at this point. Like you deal with it. It's been 18 years. Like
You're
I'm not
that
going to change.
old.
But 18 years of it, like you're not going to change me now.
Okay, so you're 19. So big deal.
Yeah.
Right.
So like it's not like change. All of a sudden I'm not going to become like a McDonald's worker or stay-at-home housewife who never leaves.
I can't see you being a McDonald's worker.
My mom has yelled at me and said, we'd be more proud and be happy if you worked at freaking McDonald's. And I'm like, oh, wow.
Can you do that? Can you go like, hi, I'm Katrina. Welcome
No,
to the
I guess I
drive.
could
Welcome
for
to
a
McDonald's.
day. Yeah, for
Welcome
a
to
day.
McDonald's. I'm Katrina. What would you like today?
Yeah, I'm repetitive, and then I would just shock people. Like, yeah, you want to know what I do on the side? I'm at McDonald's, and I run to the Sundowner.
I
naked,
think
like Express.
Yeah, there we go.
Aw, chick.
Oh my God, I don't even know. All right, so you have to record. Like we got to do something.
Yeah.
Because this would be awesome.
Yeah, no, I fully plan on it. So we have Rich Green, who is on a couple of the shows, pops in and out, helps me. He sells clothes in Rochester for me.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
going to be coming down because my mom's friends with him on Facebook and invited him.
Really?
Yeah.
Your mother didn't invite me, and I think I'm friends with her.
No, you're invited.
And I was really nice to her when you were in jail.
Right?
I told her, I said, don't worry, even though your daughter's in jail right now, we have no long. She's wonderful.
She's good, yeah.
I know she's in jail, but she's awesome.
So I'm telling her.
She'd be like, have you been talking to her? And I'm like, yes, she's making tons of friends. She'll be able to bring them home
That's
when
what
she...
scares my mom. I'm like, I give out her address so people can write to me that I'm in jail. She's like, oh my God. I just sit there smiling.
Everybody you had on that show, I think, was either a preacher at one point. Maybe they were running a church at some point. Either you run a church or you go to jail.
Ran in jail.
So we had that, and I can't remember how many girls we would. They'd be talking, and then all of a sudden they'd be like, and of course I give all my praise to the Lord Jesus Christ right up. And of course, you're in jail.
You find Jesus in jail.
You do find. Is he hanging around? How do you find him?
He's there. You get a Bible when you walk into jail.
He hides under the bed.
First thing they give you is a
Pops
Bible.
his head up. Hey, I'm Jesus. How you doing?
Hey, here I am.
Hey,
Well,
yeah.
I think you're so confused on the filth like dripping down from like the pipes below the toilets that you think you're imagining Jesus.
Wow, wouldn't that be a trip?
Or-
Especially if you're smoking that filth.
Exactly.
that's
Or
coming
you're
down the-
detoxing or you smuggled inside your vagina some pills so you're still tripping.
Right.
And then you're all confused because it looks like fluids and stuff are dripping down like from the rust and the
And then Jesus just comes
You're like,
out of the
"There's
pipe.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm going
Oh
to
my
hell.
God, Jesus is inside the toilet. Let's try to escape and get to Jesus and rip the bolts off in some schizophrenic superhero power.
Jesus,
rage.
what are you doing? Get out of my bed, Jesus. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I told you that girl who went nuts. She's like, thank you, Jesus. She was like clicking on the bars, shaking it all. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, these religious fanatics are a little scary.
and then anybody else you would bring on, they'd talk about their man.
Yes.
My man,
I miss my man.
He's at home, I miss my man.
I think he's being loyal, not cheating on me with other hosts.
Yeah. Well, give a shout out to my man. He's listening right now while he's doing that hoe next door. He's sad.
I know what he's doing.
I'm going, where is she
Female
finding
prisons.
these people?
I know, but like the whole pocketing inside their vagina, the Obama track phones, and boosts out, and I found a lot of characters for the show.
You did, and then they'd be like, "Oh, yeah, Katrina, she buying us all the commissary stuff." Yeah.
I bought them all snacks.
You can't imagine all the cleaning we're doing with these tampons out here.
The maxi pads, not tampons.
Okay,
maxi
pads. Yeah, okay.
So they put them two on top, so the toilets in jail like flush anything, like bags of chips. Like it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, and then so the girls, because it's cold and it's metal, they'll put like 4 maxi pads on the seat so they don't touch it with their butt.
Oh my God! Can you imagine what's in those pipes?
Oh, I know.
Can you imagine?
I know. And then they stop them when they do the searches to flush. But, even when we did that presentation at the Roberts Wesleyan University,
yes.
Todd Baxter was saying it doesn't matter when that girl asked about the drugs or put all the addicts in jail, it'll help them save their lives. He's like, no, the drugs get in jail too.
Yeah.
Especially, because you got holes you can hide stuff in, and legally you just can't,
The way I look at it, if there's a will,
there's a will, there's a way.
there's a way.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to get high, you're gonna figure.
You're gonna get it. No matter what, you'll find a way.
When I was in my one of my last treatments, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I can't remember what number it was, but guys were going to the bathroom inside a bag, in like a paper bag.
Okay.
Right. So they'd crap in a bag, and then they would fold it up and they'd put it under their bed for like 3 days, and then they would pull it out, and they would open up the bag and inhale all of the fumes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never thought
and they would be like high for hours.
Like,
hey, I don't know. I would have thrown up.
I think I would have thrown up too.
I would have been. Like, they were high for like hours. It must really. The fumes must be like.
Wow, that is so insane. Yeah. No.
Could you imagine doing that though? Wanting to get high that bad.
I never even.
Crab in a bag. That's what they call it. Crab in a bag. Crab in a bag.
I seen crazy stuff of like the girls taking hydroxycuds, grinding it down, then putting them on a spoon, and then like cooking it, and then smoking it like it's crack, and all this level to that, and the Cepacol, the extra strength one that you couldn't feel your tongue when it numbed it, and they'd take like 3 or 4 and be like all drooling, or they'd like snort them, and they. I seen like abuse like that, but never poop in a bag.
I don't know. Maybe we could sell that on a corner, like get some drug dealer. He wants to
I'll try. I'll test it out on Tuesdays. I tend to be going to the Hood more on Tuesdays lately. I don't know why.
Really? What is
I
that?
go to really expensive restaurants on Tuesdays. Then I end my night Smoking Joe's.
Are the daughters still working there? Smoking Joe's daughter?
Yeah, but she's not there when I go.
There's 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
There's the crazy one and the sort of not crazy one.
Yeah, they're there. They're opposite. I go and I visit Trinity.
Okay.
So my friend who danced at the Barrel Mirage and everything for years with me, she bartends there. So I call her up. I'm like, hey, I miss you. And I helped her out. I threw her a baby shower when she was pregnant years ago at the Mirage. And, we're not the most normal when you're a stripper or a stripper manager. And I put together, and we had Marty the Midget, and he came out in like a diaper and Batman stuff. And he like hopped on her lap, like spanked me. And we had a whole male review baby shower. The pictures are public on my Facebook page, so you can go scale down. Trinity's baby shower at the Mirage. It was epic.
Well, speaking of people in diapers,
yes.
Did you see Vern Troyer died?
I know, I saw that.
49 years old.
Yeah.
Mini-Me.
Yeah, Mini-Me. He died 2 weeks ago?
They said he was like drinking like a fish, man, and that he was doing a lot of drugs and a lot of, prostitutes and stuff like that. So I guess he went out happy. But.
Yeah, you know what? I'm under the impression that like 95% of midgets are severe drinkers.
Are you really?
Yeah. From what Bridget the midget was telling me, a lot of them like they throw them out like they're freaks and they play into it. That's how you make money, like the acting and stuff.
Really?
And then the TV show, they're always heavy drinking and hearing that, and like they just don't associate with life and they can't do it. So in order to be like known and make the money, kind of got to be a joke. Like a circus freak. That's what she was saying when she was all wasted and crying. It was really horrifying. It went from a cool experience to like, oh my God. And I felt like this is so cruel, like on being, not disabled as a midget, but you're not
right
average.
I don't know. It's sort of like, I don't know what's happening right now, but like I don't know. It's like summer's coming. I'm like a bear coming out of hibernation. I love it because all the girls are walking around not in sweaters and
I love
humongous North Face jackets. and then but yet now sexual wise, so I watched 4 Bridget the Midget pornos the other night.
That's great,
right? And
I had better ones in my phone. At least I can say that I had sex with her.
See, all right. See, that's not fair.
You.
That's not fair.
You,
that's not. Anyway, though, compared to other midgets,
yes,
she puts on a heck of a show, man. I gotta give it to her.
She told me that was the difference between her. Like, she is a coach with the effort. She did not that day she was there. She was extremely intoxicated. Had a lot of family issues going on when she was Buffalo and I was a midget handler. But she's like, the other midgets, I had the coach to put the effort. I smile. I'm not like out here like, here I am. I'm a midget. Look at at me. She's like, I do the like boom, the cute, the acting, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I want to hook back up with her.
No, I believe in her. I believe eventually when we do like a Miss Beyond the Pole contest, because I didn't bother with Miss Erotic. I don't want to like possibly deal with my ex and lawsuit saying you helped build it or whatever. So I do a Miss Beyond the Pole and get actually the features like Trini Turner and a lot of them, and the Puerto Rican princess is coming up at Candy's like next.
Puerto Rican princess.
Yeah.
What is that?
If I remembered my notebook and didn't leave it at home, I could give you all the info.
You could give me all the info on it.
But I messed up because I was scrambling around.
I think Puerto Rican girls are beautiful, but I've given up on them.
Yeah, well, they're.
Do you know why I've given up?
They're crazy and they'll
for some reason, every Puerto Rican male wants to kill me. If I encounter any Puerto Rican male, they end up threatening me.
Oh,
I don't know why.
No, I know a lot of
nice
amazing, awesome Puerto Rican friends, and there's our different relations. The women tend to rule it. Like, they tend to more beat their guys. It's different. They run it. The men listen. Like, in their face yell, and, more respected is different.
True. Hey, we just passed that first hour. You want to do the ID there?
Yes, we are WRFC LP Rochester 106.3 FM RochesterFreeRadio.com. I am Katrina Lee. We are Beyond the Pole Radio, and we have a new YouTube station, so you can check out our channel. You listen to us. We are Beyond the Pole Radio with Katrina Lee, and listen to all our podcasts. We're adding more and more every week, getting caught up with stuff we should have done a year ago. Check us out in a song break, and we will return.
All right, hey, we are back right here, and of course, coming into the last 20 minutes or so of the show, right? And here she is, Katrina Lee.
Yes. Welcome back, Beyond the Pole Radio. I'm Katrina Lee, KatrinaLee on Facebook. I have a profile, and I keep it public. And so you can see most of I share. Some's private, but sorry.
Why not?
Yeah, and then I have a modeling page, which I'm updating. I used to have one with a lot of people. It was obviously popping up, and then it stopped because someone claimed it as their property and deleted it. So.
What does Facebook just go, okay?
No, I messed up. Problem. They did. I messed up, and I was in Costa Rica, and I didn't catch that. They flagged it because of the whole like GPS location finding. And it was because I had it listed at where I lived with my ex. And so it was probably on the business thing. It was just a scumbag move. But hey, the more he challenges me, the better I become and the stronger of a woman I am.
Now, do you have to use that? Do you have to use like that special Facebook app, for celebrities? Do you have to use that?
No, I'm starting. Because
I was going to
put
say
it on as a public figure.
Public figure, and it's a whole different app that you got to use.
It's totally different.
So cool.
Yeah, it's totally different. It's,
Because you're becoming
famous
famous
one that
now.
I've been working on for 9 years, so I'm like, I'm not going to pull that down.
But we've got, we have of course, your movies are coming up.
They're all 4 movies this year are coming out. 3 TV shows are starting to film the radio, and the fact that I'm coming out in 5 different magazines, and I'm on the cover of the #1 adult magazine in the world in September, celebrating 15 years of working for Hustler magazine. Everyone, 15 years.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I literally was at the Sundowner, and a woman came up and said, "Oh my God, you have a beautiful vagina." She didn't say that word.
Okay.
But, pussycat. And then I was like, "I want to film you." And then I started there, and then I went to the Real Girls at College series and supported University of Buffalo. Then I went to Hustler, and then Hustler Backdoor Babes, Hustler Taboo, and popped in and out for years and years.
Wow.
And
amazing.
now I'm going to be as one of America's sexiest entrepreneurs. Talk about the radio show, the advocacy.
So what else
the
do
bridge, Recovery Now, all of it.
Now, what are some of the other girls doing? Do you know? Do you know the other girls that they've talked to? Or
no, there's all different girls do different things.
Okay.
But theirs are more porn and upcoming. I'm a story. So aside from years of working there, not being actually sucked in the industry, all hooked on drugs, the fact that I have the radio show, I'm doing business moves, women like me, men like me, I'm not really that aggressive. Like, I kind of blend in.
Right.
In a positive way. So, like, I have a lot of female fans that aren't, like, intimidated, like, get away from my husband. They're like, oh, my God, we love you. You're so fun. You just make us all laugh. And I'm, like, really laid back. So if there's ever doubles, I don't take away from the attention. Like, I'm a good girl like that. I try not to cross any boundaries because I wouldn't want someone to do it to me.
All right. Okay. All right. I can understand that.
Yeah. So big changes. I'm super, super excited. It's warmer weather.
It is warmer weather.
I'm loving it. It's dress season. I'm a girly girl. I'm dress, heels, like cute stuff. And in the winter, I get a little funk and I'm clumsy. And that's when it turns into like pants and sneakers and hoodies and who cares. And now I'm like, okay, back to like girly girl fun.
I love it just because I love summer because it's no more sweaters, no more humongous face North jackets and North Face, whatever
the big Ugg boots.
Yeah, now skin, and it's just fun to drive down the road and see. Like, I watched this girl today. Like, it was awesome. I watched her like biking in a pair of shorts. I was like, oh my god, I love
That's
summer.
Exciting. Yeah, you know what's fun too is like you get girls like me who are wearing all the dresses and you kind of forget it's a really windy day and like there's a surprise, blowups.
You always wear those dresses. It doesn't matter whether it's windy day or not.
I hold them down.
You look good in them though.
I love
so
dresses.
That's all right.
I have like well over 500. I'm reducing so I can buy new ones.
How is Wish going with you?
I have been behaving. I will get back onto that.
Really?
Yeah, I've been more hitting up Kohl's. They have a Disney Princess collection line of clothing.
Okay.
And it's all like super girly details, lace. And it's pretty, like, who doesn't want to dress like Belle?
But no more penis top heads or anything?
No. I do all that stuff.
You still do that? Okay.
I do eBay. I'm an impulse shopaholic. But
just not Wish?
Yeah, no, it's still Wish. It just depends on what span I'm in. I guess when I had to behave more and I was at home and couldn't go out, I was sitting on the internet and ordering a lot of things I didn't need. And now that I have freedom and I can go out and have a life, I'm not doing that as much.
They gotta miss you.
They do miss me. They keep sending me these discount coupons in the mail, come back and get an extra 10% off your purchase.
I believe it.
But I still order. But now I just kind of upgraded. So.
Joby, of course, we know Joby.
I miss him.
The only man who's ever bought flag pants.
And it was off Wish. And I was like, oh my God, we're Wish shoppers.
He comes walking in. I'm like, $4.99.
I was like, those are the worst pants I ever saw. He's like, you're Wish. I'm like, good. Good for you.
He's coming back from Florida. He's been down in Florida.
That's good. Yes. I missed him, so I'm glad he's doing well.
Yeah, so he will be. I think he flew in tonight. So
I'll have to come in on a Sunday and surprise everyone and visit.
If he shows up, that'd be wonderful. And be the change too.
I have. We got a lot of donations. We gave them to Huther Doyle last for not just a pretty face makeup stuff and collected. And I have a large amount now for the next charity organization. So who should it be?
Who should it be?
Any listeners can always inbox our Beyond the Pole radio
How about
Facebook
that Dream
page.
Ministries? Isn't that Dream Ministries?
Dream Again Ministries. I already did.
Okay.
I can contact Sarah. I've been trying to get into all the different ones, like a new one, but we could definitely do that. We can always do repeats.
Do you know who would really love it? The Core.
I don't know what that one.
You don't know the Core. All right, I will take you down to the Core.
Let's go to the Core.
Yes. You can meet them, and they're wonderful people. And they could really use it.
If anyone truly stood out, we would do more. But we're starting to actually collect money now and put permanent bins that people can donate. And we're going to start expanding into not just strip clubs, but into other places like hair salons.
Cool.
We're getting there. There's a lot of people all about this cause.
Yeah, and you will meet Stanley. She is a wonderful woman.
Yeah, no, I'm all about it. So that's new to me. Like I said, I'm from Buffalo area and moving up. So I'm all about the fact that I know as many people and already checked out all these restaurants and businesses in Rochester is pretty impressive.
It is impressive.
Because I'm not from here.
No, you're definitely not from here. Real quick, what was the I forgot. Forget it. Go ahead.
Forgot.
Yeah.
Real quick. Now you blank me. I'm ADHD day.
Too many drugs in the 80s.
But so on Saturday, anyone can come and check me out. I'm going to be at Playmates in Byron, Batavia. I'm actually dancing. I'm starting to try to do every Wednesdays there, and I missed this Wednesday for an event. It took longer than it should have. By the time I got there, it was 11 o'clock at night, and they close at 2. And I'm not going to lie, this girl came out and she's like, there's 7 girls and I only made $20. And I totally turned around and drove away and I didn't walk in the building.
Very nice.
I was like, oh, it's so immature and irresponsible. But I was like,
Saturday is also clean sweep.
Yeah.
You go downtown and you can help clean up downtown.
Oh, I love that with the needles and everything.
Or
what's clean
No,
sweep?
I'm just talking everything.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of people get together. They go down Main Street, stuff like that. Clean it all up. You get a T-shirt. Get a cool T-shirt. You get a ticket to that afternoon's who is it? That afternoon's
No, I saw
Red
it.
Wing game.
The Red Wing game. I saw that online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think they had Mayor Lovely or something.
yeah, there's a lot of
it.
people doing it. Definitely clean sweep.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, why not?
Yeah,
It's
why
smart.
not, right?
It's like when we had the huge snowstorm in Buffalo and the Bills couldn't play, and they were like convincing all the people in the area to plow.
Yeah, we'll give you a ticket and you go sweep half the stadium out, please.
Yes.
and then after you're done, we'll give you a shirt and can you go
We'll
do
give
half
you
the
a
parking lot?
corn dog.
Yeah, corn dog. Here, warm up. Here's a corn dog. Throw that down somebody's hallway right there.
Right?
That's what I would
corn
tell
dog
them.
down the hallway. I couldn't believe it. That guy, if you saw his face, I was just dying. I was like,
Do you know who never came back was the dude with the hat? What happened to
I
him?
know. We didn't get his info or his name because he
gotta
was
find him.
random. He was probably afraid.
Interlock, right?
I liked
Isn't
him.
that
Yeah,
the
it's
thing?
right there, the interlock. It's so weird because I really thought it was like interlock DWI.
Yeah, so did
You
I.
know, so I was like interlock hacking. I'm like, what?
What is wrong with people?
These Wi-Fi heads and yeah.
I think we should just go knock on their door and have them all come in.
I know, right? I want to go in there on a Tuesday and we can do a skit and film it.
All right.
Surprise
Do you know what? Like,
them.
if you give them all a lap dance.
I think we should get some hot girl, like we'll get Bristol to come on and she can wear like a cop outfit and she's like, I know you're hackers.
Oh, that'd be. Oh.
And like she's gonna arrest them all, like they're getting raided by the feds, and they probably all believe it, like aliens are coming. And then all of a sudden she starts like she rips open her shirt, like, boom, the tatas are free.
Okay, and at that point, like four or five of them are
They
going to
already
drop to the
passed out.
ground
Yeah,
at that point.
heart attack.
Yeah, because they've never
Oh my
seen.
God, what do I do? What is this?
Oh, I love it. Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah, it'd
it.
be hysterical, like
Yeah.
a total shock because they're like, we're internet hackers. I know you're hackers. I know you've been bad boys. Tell me your internet gaming codes.
Where do you come up with these voices?
I'm a sick person. Oh my God, my voices I have for my mom and everyone else are just epic. So.
They're just epic.
That's why I want to get in the comedy. So I was watching Eliza, I think it's Schlesinger. No, not it's Slicer. Or she's a great
Okay.
comedian. She's so cute and blonde and hysterical and perverted, just like me. And she loves Jägermeister, and she could be my best friend.
Nice.
I was
like
watching
it.
her last night. I just found out about her. Tom Losey from Life Without Shame was telling me about it. And I was dying. I'm like, man, this girl's gonna be my best friend. And she has the voices too, and all this stuff. Like, the eye, like the facial features. Like I'm like, bam, you know.
Now, when you say they're like going to become your best, is this like through the screen?
I will find out.
Or do
away.
you actually
There's
meet
some
them?
people that eventually you're like, this girl could be my best friend, and so you slowly connect with someone you know or through the industry. So
Wow. Okay. All
been there,
right.
done that. I'm a person. I have no fear of rejection, so I will try.
So why not?
If I gotta send her some emails and see what happens, or pay like a little extra for VIP to go to one of her shows, do a meet and greet.
There you
I
go.
will.
There you go. Okay. All right. Okay.
If you don't, you never know what you're missing out on.
You don't. Yeah. Has there ever been like a comedian stripper?
They do have one. There's a couple features. There's like a clown one, a magician, kind of like Ron Jeremy's like a comedian stripper, to be honest. Like, I mean, he's a porn star, but as a guy, when they do his shows, he used to have the TY Beanie Babies of the Rooster. He'd be like, all these women all the time are like, come on, let me see your, you know,
Yeah.
and he pulls it out, he opens up his zipper, and the rooster comes out.
And
And he's on stage with guys normally, obviously, and especially in New York State, you can't just expose yourself
right.
as a male.
You can't.
No. Male strippers got to be covered.
thing I left
Keep
that
it in the
gas station
pouch.
quick
Keep it in
today.
the pouch. Right? You have the gas.
No, today, literally, I was at this speedway, right? And this girl walks by. Oh my God, what a perfect butt, right?
Yeah.
And so I say, wow, what a great
Bum.
bum. And she turns around, she must have been 12.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, oh my God, get out of here. Pull it. I'm putting the car in reverse. I got to get out of here.
These girls look like so much older nowadays.
I'm telling you.
It's like, it's hard to tell. Like, it's amazing. And then I, like, at my age, everyone thinks I'm younger. So, like, guys are confused when they're like 25 and they're thinking, like, I'm their age. And you're looking at the young girls thinking, oh, she's age appropriate. And it's like, my gosh.
She's age appropriate.
What is age
What
appropriate?
is age appropriate?
I know. I always went for like dirty old men with issues that I thought could save and fix.
What's
I'm
the
not really
oldest
doing
guy
that.
you've ever? How many years would you say the oldest?
I try to stay out of the over 16 age, so 15 years. Because 16 years and I'm like, oh, you could have been on 16 and pregnant and had me, and you could have been my dad. So that's that cross, you know. Like
that's that cross right there.
Ooh, 16 pregnant, no. So I try to keep it under 15.
16. All right, so I'm going to try and figure this out in my head.
35 versus 50.
All right, okay. So you wouldn't date anybody in their 60s?
I might use them for free dinners and money.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't date them per se.
What about, okay, all right, in 70?
70, no, I don't know, maybe. Like, as a customer who's nice, like, I might not, like, you know, hook up, but, like, they're lonely, and they're, like, there's all these cute little guys whose, like, family passed away, or some, or, like, wife died, and they're sad, and they're like, oh, I just want someone to eat dinner with me, or eat a lunch, and, like, you'll meet up, or you'll see them, and you feel bad, but...
I don't know. I think if I found, like, an 80 or 70-year-old woman that had a lot of money,
go for it.
I think I'd marry her.
No, that's the difference. Yeah, I could be Anna Nicole Smith. I could do it.
I could do it. I could, like, if she lived down like a Florida.
But I do have parents, and my mom's kind of psycho. Not really my dad as much. My mom's kind of crazy, and I feel like she would, like, somehow break in my house and, like, smother me with a pillow.
Your mother?
You did it again. Yeah, she'd be like, you did it again, and we're not gonna worry about you anymore. We're taking you out.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, that's issues right there. Those are some issues.
So I guess enough. That's enough. I just can't handle it anymore. I have the best choice in husbands.
Yeah, you really do suck.
I like felons and addicts and dangerous people who are members of motorcycle clubs and violent.
Yeah, you know, and I'm gonna get myself shot. But anyway, no, because I saw a bunch of guys, you know, riding the bikes. They got the, you know, the gear on, the patches on the back.
That's what I was always drawn to. I don't know why.
I'm like, please, you're just a bunch of. All you guys are it's like the adult Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts. It's like your Weeblos. You know, remember the Weeblos?
Yeah, knock them over.
You're just I mean, it's
I get
you're an adult version of the Boy Scouts.
They're picked on. Usually they get the stamina. But
yeah, and now you drive a bike. Big deal.
Now, speaking about Boy Scouts, do you see that girls are able to join Boy Scouts now?
Really?
Yeah, they just passed a law, so a lot of people aren't about it. So there's controversy.
Let's go camping.
I don't know how I feel about it.
That could change, like...
It's going to change everything.
It could change everything.
It's like, the liberals must have passed it, not saying anything about it. And I'm like a feminist, and I am about, like, gender equality and closing the wage gap and stuff, but I don't know. I feel
you know stuff is going to happen on some camping.
It's not going to be right. Yeah. It just as a young age, like it's just not gonna be the same. I don't think it's really gonna work. I don't know. Like, you're taking away, like, there's things that define males and females, and we want to celebrate our differences. We don't all have to be the same.
You're going to have all these Boy Scouts eating
it's
brownies.
Not equality. Well, yeah, right? And selling Girl Scout cookies. There'll be Scout cookies now. And Scout popcorn. But the thing is that I don't think everything's equal. So you get a lot of, more recently, we've been getting male transgenders. They still have their penises intact, and they, like, slip it in and under, and they're wearing, like, dancer clothing, and they have fake boobs, and they're not nude. And they're pretending to be women, and they're lap dancing for men who don't know better when they're drinking. And I feel like eventually something bad's going to happen. Like, some guy's going to realize they got a lap dance from a man, and they're going to be drunk and just wig out. And it's like a risk for the clubs, and it's a risk for the customer, and it's a risk for the employee who's dancing.
I don't understand the whole transgender. Like this right here. I'm going to hold it up. See it? That is transgender to me. I don't understand the whole thing. So I just look at this little guy.
Yeah.
And then I have, Pokey and Boney. And
I know.
I don't
my
know.
Care Bear, I had two. Someone took one. Someone stole my Care Bear figures from the 80s.
Well, I think after you terrorized the children's group that came through here for a tour.
I know. I made the mistake, listeners, that I didn't know when I left some adult paraphernalia based on events upcoming in strip clubs in Erie. And there's a surprise children's tour of the studio.
Yes.
The morning.
And they were like, what is that?
What is
that? All little boys were like,
so
look at them boobs.
I know. I corrupted the children on accident.
Yes. Can you imagine all the talks at home that night?
I know. So bad, but so good.
Daddy, we went to a radio station today. I saw a picture of a girl with boobs this big.
Yeah.
Nothing like mom's. Nothing. At least 10 times bigger than mom's.
Yeah, trust me, these kids are pigs. Like, I had my former stepson, because now I'm happily divorced, but he was in third grade, and I was PTA mom third and fourth grade with them. And those kids would come up, they'd be like, oh, you're a MILF, and they'd like grab my butt when I bent down, and they were so bad. I'm like, God,
In
do I know
fourth grade?
your dad? Third grade.
Third grade, they were grabbing your butt?
Yeah, grab my butt when I bent over and make these perverted comments.
You would be a hot mom, though. You would be like the hot stepmom.
He'd be so proud. He's like, he's like, yeah, like, you're a MILF. And I'm like, wow, these kids are pigs. Like, I wasn't like that at that age. Like,
I mean, your stepson's puberty
they
had
were
to be
pigs.
unbelievable.
And they all started like getting their first little erections and stuff. You're like, look at this. And I turn around and I realize, thinking, I'm like, whoa, you can't do that. Like,
Wow.
put it in your pants. Like,
They're like, what is this? What's happening?
you're not exposing yourself to
Oh my
me.
God, that thing can grow? Oh my God.
I know. I was like, wow, I'm not a boy. I don't have any brothers, and I never experienced this before. Wow, me and my girlfriends play with Barbies.
Right.
We didn't do that. We were like, look it.
No, you just molested new kids on the
Kids
block, dolls.
They're just doing dirty things.
Well,
dirty things.
you know, the other day I was watching Ellen.
Yeah.
Right? I stopped in. My mother was watching Ellen, and they had fingertip. What is his name? Who's the guy? Justin Fingerlake. Or whatever.
Justin Timberlake.
Timberlake. There we go.
Fingertips. I like fingertips.
Anyway, they did a reunion.
Yeah.
And all I could think about was, I wonder
It's like
what
20 years all coming back.
Yeah, and they're doing this big reunion, and she gets them all together, and all I can think about is, my God, I wonder what Katrina did to their dolls.
I didn't have NSYNC. They were older.
They were older. All right.
Yeah, New Kids on the Block was like second, third, fourth grade. NSYNC was like, you're a high school, so you might have liked them and thought they were cute, but like you had to be cool. So while NSYNC and like Backstreet Boys were like the thing for like the perfect preppy girls, I was a skater. I watched CKY, which became Jackass, which then became like all the stuff that everyone knew.
Everybody loves that, man.
Yeah, so I was like Johnny Knoxville. He's got a movie upcoming this year. And so I had like the Janko jeans, a Kurt Cobain shirt, or like the Rancid shirt, like the dog collar. I had the skateboard. I do the ollies. And I was kind of, a little rebel chick.
Yeah, on the other show, we had Steve-O.
Yeah.
And we had Brandon, too.
Yes.
And very cool. Very cool guys.
Cool.
Tom Green, very funny guy.
Yes, yeah, that's what I mean. There's all like when I was in high school, Prime TRL, all that stuff was out, and that's what I kind of grew up on. Not quite in sync. Now he's like sexy, good, great for him. We all kind of watched him. It was more Britney, if anything. It was all this span Britney, Christina Aguilera. Now there's nothing like that. That kind of trend ended.
Do you know, every
because they all went psycho and embarrass themselves. Like,
every song you hear nowadays sounds like the last song. It just does. There's no creativity whatsoever.
Yeah, and then I'm at Playmates on Wednesdays, and we got a bunch of new girls who are like 18, 19. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, they're like, Britney Spears is so cool. It's old school. And they play it nonstop. And I'm like, I don't want to hear this stuff anymore. Like, wow. I can't believe I have to hear this like 20 years later almost.
Are these the girls from the halfway house?
Yeah, that disaster. I already said yes, so yeah, I explained it. I was like, this is so bad. I'm really not the biggest fan. So you get this, a recovering addict, comes from a halfway house. Not even that funny, it's kind of horrifying, but it is warped. Like, you got to laugh, just get over things, or your life's going to be sad.
Just go.
So she makes more money than she ever did. So she goes and she starts bringing in more of the girls from the recovery halfway house, and then they're all like relapsing in moments. And I'm not a fan. There is like a whole bunch of 18, 19-year-olds making more than they ever made their whole entire life.
Oh, God.
And, and then Backpage is down and all like the Pornhub, all that type of stuff is.
What are people doing for that? I mean, there's no more Craigslist.
What's happening is they're shaking it back into the club, girls who shouldn't be reappearing. And then, like, I talked to some scumbag type fan customers, people I know, who are just laughing you're a pig, but, you never want to date them.
Right.
And they're like, oh, yeah, I've been trying to find the clubs where you can find the girls who meet up with you. I don't know what to do anymore. It's so hard to find good hookers and check their reviews because because the EEIE is the escort review site. That's down. Like all of them are.
And so all of them are down. Nobody can go on the internet and look for escorts.
Yeah. And then even the classifieds are down. So the FBI and government finally did it, which I think is better long term, but like it's amazing. Now these girls are all like, what do I do for income?
You got to wonder, though, how that's affecting like so many different things. I mean, how is that affecting like...
Well, you get the girls now, they're not making the money, start coming back in the clubs. You shouldn't be there, so maybe they're going to be forced to get the help they want.
All these hotels must be like, why are we having
they're
a
shutting
dip in people
down.
coming
Cadillac Hotel's gone.
Is it gone completely yet?
I heard it's gone, and I went out the other night with this person who's involved with it, and he said what was happening is that everyone's in denial that there's a problem with drugs and alcohol. So what's happening, instead of like taking shelters or rehab programs, that the city was dumping everyone in the Cadillac Hotel, and then dealers, people off the street, dealers were renting the rooms then, and they were going up and down the hallways, knocking on everyone's doors, selling them the drugs. So what little you might have had as you're put in that hotel, like government service type thing, is then you're giving it to the dealer. So it's like just a cesspool because everyone's in denial that there's a problem. Once they admit that there's a problem, they can actually get these people out and get them in the right social services and help them get their lives on track.
Wow.
It was actually a really fascinating dinner I had the other night. It was all like political stuff. That's why I was like, Dave, you gotta listen to this.
Oh my God, wow.
Say about the future. You never know. Maybe I'm going to run for president. No.
I think we're both going to run for an office. We're both going to run for an office, and we'll figure it out. It'll be fun.
Right?
We'll own something.
It will be the good, the bad, and the ugly running for office.
Oh, it'll be so much fun. Even if we end up in jail, it'd still be, I guarantee you, it would
Jail's
be a fun
easy.
run.
It's not that bad.
Federal prison is really easy.
Federal prison is way easier.
That's like a country club.
If I can survive maximum security in the psych center,
yep.
The Erie County Holding Center, I think I could survive anything.
I think you could too. Absolutely. My God.
Really. So we are cutting the show shorter tonight. As late. My guest didn't show up, and it's been a long day, and we're gonna cut in some music. So thank you everyone for listening. We are Beyond the Pole Radio. I'm Katrina Lee. Don't forget Mother's Day's coming up. 1-800-Flowers.com.
Yeah, hey.
Enter the code, men's room.
Men's room, and that'll help you out. That's what I'm going to do.
Save some money, mother. Man, Get out there. Hey. And Bath and Body Works are sending out all these coupons to get a free lotion if you bring in the coupon. So,
Ooh, Bath and Body, yeah.
Yeah, you stack up how to get these deals. And you know what, Yankee Candle, I'm going to get my mom one of these. They have these like labels now, and they print out like pictures of yourself or your baby or your mom hugging. Like, I love you, Mom. So cheesy, but
that is cheesy.
Moms love that type of stuff.
But then again, aren't you the person that bought like a $24 candle that turns into like
it had jewelry, and I got it in the hood bar.
There's like a $2 piece of jewelry in the middle of it.
I bought 3 of those candles.
And I think you bought them from Smoking Joe's daughter.
I bought them from Smoking Joe's.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, the only reason I even went there in the first place is there was a candle party there. And I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I thought I'd go for a candle party in the hood. Yeah.
That is sad. Oh God!
I'm random like that.
Why don't you just afterwards? Why don't you just go to the 1100 Club? Walk around there.
Right? I don't know. I think it's gone. I know. I heard it hasn't been open because a perverted friend we both know who's been on the show said that he used to scoop up the hose from there. And now he doesn't know where to get them.
Everybody's having a hoe problem.
They're having hoe problems.
How can we capitalize on that?
I know, right?
How can we capitalize?
Right? Hoes for days. Go to Costa Rica, man.
We gotta capitalize on this. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll go get some abandoned.
And don't contact me. I'm not a Backpage hoe. I'm sorry. I'm not $50. You gotta jump up my tire.
I am though. I'm a Backpage hoe. $50 anytime.
Yeah. Not $50 make you holler. But thank you. We're Beyond the Pole Radio. I'm Katrina Lee, and we look forward to having you listen in to us next week. And check us out on YouTube, Beyond the Pole Radio with Katrina Lee.